Hey everybody, I wanted to just take a moment to talk to everybody about what I did in August. Everyone hears about that the Senate has an August recess. It's a recess for us here to leave Washington, travel all around our states, talk to people, meet with people, and have the chance to hear the stories that what I say become the seeds of our legislation, the seeds of what we talk about and do. We're going to show you a little bit about what I did. We started off the month in beautiful Lake Tahoe at the 29th Annual Lake Tahoe Summit. Now, the Lake Tahoe Summit was, like I said, started 29 years ago by Senators Feinstein and Reed. Why? Because Lake Tahoe is a national treasure. It's between both states, Nevada and California. So the two senators at the time came together with so many others all around the communities to figure out how we could keep Lake Tahoe as pristine and beautiful, of course, as it is today. And over the years, it's grown and grown, and we had a wonderful chance to meet with scientists, all kinds of folks working on things about the lake, to talk about responsible tourism and what that means, how we make sure that the lake is still there and special for everyone to enjoy. Well, we traveled to a lot of places in Nevada this month, but one of the highlights for us was stopping in Winnemucca. Well, of course, we had to have lunch at the Griddle, which was fantastic. I always have, I didn't have the patty melt this year, but I had it last year. I had a hamburger this year. It was fantastic. And of course, we got a great tour of the fabulous murals. There's a whole trail of them going all through the town. But another good reason to be in Winnemucca is that I want everyone to know that we have one of the only lithium mines in North America in Winnemucca, Thacker Pass. So we went out to Thacker Pass to see about what they were doing about the mine, how it's creating good paying jobs for Nevada, how it's going to become part of that lithium loop that we talk about. How do we mine it? How do we develop it? How do we recycle it? How do we create batteries? All of those things happening for us in northern Nevada. One thing that's really important to Nevadans is their health care, making sure that everybody has access to health care. It is critical, whether you're a young family with a baby, all the way up till a senior citizen. You could be 100 years old. Everyone needs access to health care. So we stopped in Lovelock, where they have a small hospital, nursing home, and talked about how the budget cuts are going to impact their ability to deliver health care in northern Nevada, just in the small area around Lovelock. It's going to be devastating to them. And we had a chance, like I said, to have a round table, talk to people about what it means and what they're going to try to do to be sure to deliver that care to the community that they love. Of course, we're in southern Nevada at one of our largest hospitals, University Medical Center, UMC. The only standalone trauma unit in our state, and one of the few in the country. And of course, during one October tragedy, they were instrumental in being sure that lives were saved and people were helped. And we talked about the extreme Medicaid cuts there were going to be with the director of the emergency room, head of the hospital, and the head of Nevada Hospital Association. The ability to deliver care on time. If people lose their health care, if they lose their Medicaid, they're going to end up in the emergency room, sicker or desperate, maybe not being able to get their medication, and it's going to be devastating. And hearing these stories and talking to these folks up and down the state, not just the hospitals, but community members, community leaders, patients themselves, has had a real impact on me and what I know I'm fighting for when I say that we have to be sure that we take care of people's health and allow them to get on Medicaid if they need it. It's a lifeline. Another thing that really impacted me this month, as I went around and I talked to so many different groups and individuals, is I met a woman who gets Meals on Wheels. She's in her late 60s. She's a widow. She's fallen on hard times. She's not well. She gets food assistance and Meals on Wheels. She's trying desperately, since her husband died unexpectedly, to try to pick herself up and pull herself out of all this, but she's got a lot of health challenges. These Meals on Wheels are a lifeline to her. Her SNAP benefits, they've been cut by a third, which means she's going to need more assistance from the Meals on Wheels. Catholic Charities was there. They deliver tens of thousands of meals to our community throughout the year. Folks like the woman that I met, the driver who drives around, they have their routes, the meals that they deliver. For him, who is a veteran, it's more than just a job. They go in, they talk to the folks. People are homebound, people are handicapped, special needs, all kinds of things. They're really, sometimes in really tough times, it's the only connection that they have. And getting Meals on Wheels, getting their food assistance benefits, it's a lifeline. It's not just the nourishing food, it's all of it. And to hear these stories and the heartbreak that people have. This woman told me she doesn't have much. She said, I want to get more self-sufficient because there are people who need food more than I do. I don't want to have to need this, but I'm grateful it's here. I'm grateful for folks like Catholic Charities who deliver this. So I won't forget meeting these folks this August. And those are just a few of the things I did during the August work period as I traveled around the state. Here I am back in Washington. It's September, ready to take the stories of Nevadans here with me. I'm going to tell those stories. I'm going to fight for Nevadans healthcare. I'm going to fight for their food assistance. I'm going to fight for purity of Lake Tahoe, for our water, to fight our wildfires, you name it. I'm going to put Nevada first, always. And I'm going to carry these stories, not just from August, but from all year, with me to help me in the fight.